Meet Cytachain, the world's most innovative crypto ecosystem. Cytachain simplifies DeFi for mainstream users and seamlessly integrates crypto into everyday life. Discover the endless possibilities with Cytachain's Layer 0 blockchain. Go and check them out, cytachain.com.
From meme to utility, Floki has it all. NFT metaverse game called Valhalla. Floki University, DeFi, charity, and shopping. Floki is governed by the people, for the people. Floki, together there is no stopping us.
Lattice is a Layer 2 network powering the next generation of decentralized applications. Everything we need all in one. Permissionless, frictionless, and boundless. Go and check them out. Metis.io.
Have you ever wanted to invest in real estate but never had the means to do it before? With Credify, your opportunity has arrived. With as little as $100, you can tap into a whole new world of reliable loans backed by a range of real-world assets, including real estate, future receivables, and more.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jimmy speaking to you, and we have Razun here in the chat as well. Hi, Razun. How are you doing, mate? Are you enjoying this bull market vibes?
Hey, man. How are you?
Yeah, doing great.
Yeah, pretty great, man. Pretty great environment. Everything is pumping. We're happy. New all-time high. 72K already, or 70? Yeah.
Yeah, it just hit different, right? When Bitcoin doesn't have any resistance, literally.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, price discovery is always nice, especially if you're from the bottom, right? It's just, it feels different. You're just chilling. You're watching the price and chill.
Yeah.
It's just different.
That's so correct. I can recall back in November 2022, we were actually celebrating our so-called trading conference or trading congress, where we actually opened our Discord. Everyone could get free access, and the theme at that time was "The best time is now," and the B was written in a Bitcoin B, so the best time is now. And it was literally the best time, because ever since Bitcoin made a really nice rally of 300%. But nowadays, I'm getting a lot of questions from people asking me, when is the alt season? When is the alt season? The alt season, as we have witnessed the alt season back in 2017 and back in 2021. But I would argue that this dynamics we have in the market is kind of very, very different. The most of the inflow that comes now to Bitcoin, or that enters now into Bitcoin, actually comes from institutions. I just did a quick calculation this very morning, and yesterday all these US spot ETFs, they were good for 443,000 Bitcoins. Today, it's 434,113 Bitcoins, meaning this is a net increase of 19,670 Bitcoins in one single day. This is gigantic. Knowing this big rally is mainly induced by institutional money, then the question is, will this same institutional money let their funds flow into altcoins? And I would argue the answer is actually no. I don't see institutions buying coins like Veracity or Litecoin. And there's a reason why they chose these spot ETFs and not entering the market by themselves. So this market could be really different. Although I do believe we might see a alt season, but it won't come from the institutional money, of course, that's now sitting in these spot ETFs. So I've prepared some charts for your audience and Zoom also, so we can discuss a little bit, and we can discuss also a lot of liquidations level. one of the very first things I often do in the morning is to check how many people got wrecked. And you know what the funny thing is, in June? A lot of people got wrecked. This very morning, 100,000 traders got wrecked, as in liquidated. And can you imagine that in this movement here, people, they got liquidated. This long wick here, and the wick always tells a story. It's the story of liquidation. It's the story of rejection, because that's what the wick essentially is. It's actually rejection. It rejected to go even lower, and it closed here, and ever since it made another all-time high. So I would really urge and encourage people to not play with leverage, especially in this market environment where Bitcoin is actually in a price discovery, but it doesn't mean that it can do a retracement and correction of 14%, 15%, 20%, 13%. We have seen them all. And I'm pretty sure as we go up, we're going to see these big corrections and also a lot of liquidations. So my take actually on Bitcoin is the secular trend is up. There's no denial about that. If you go to the monthly chart, nobody can tell me that the secular trend is not like an uptrend. It's obvious. The more primary trend, well, that's an uptrend as well. And if those both trends are up, I don't have any justification from my system to look for short entries. In fact, I decided for this year to not short at all, and even not play with leverage at all, as I believe that being in spot is for me more than enough. But there's one thing that worries me a little bit. I have an altcoin position, and I think many of us, we have like an altcoin position. My worry is, I know this is a kind of a meme chart. You cannot buy or sell the Bitcoin dominance, but it does give us some decent information. I know you use like similar tickers and also some others that give like even more insight. But if the Bitcoin dominance goes up, Bitcoin goes up, but altcoins doesn't go up, then I would say that this Bitcoin rally is going to be like a really hated rally, because people are anticipating that their altcoins will fly as well. So this is maybe like a point of concern for the coming weeks. I personally would love to see the Bitcoin dominance going down while the altcoins going up, but it's not me to decide. However, it's my preferred scenario. One of the other coins it's actually a coin, Ethereum, that I'm always watching and monitoring is Ethereum, not only on the USDT, and USDT really looks good. I've been talking about this for quite a long time, and on our Discord, this is a massive ascending triangle, and it's actually about to reach its target point, like from this point to this point. If you measure it and add it on top of the of this ascending triangle, then it pretty much actually aligns with these highs here from 2021 almost. Also, the Biblicator Pro is in favor of a bullish thesis rather than a bearish thesis. And we all know that Ethereum is actually lagging against Bitcoin. Now it gets really interesting. I mean, imagine if Ethereum wants to catch up with Bitcoin, then I do see this this whole consolidation phase, however you want to call it, setting a direction to the upside. The Biblicator Pro is already suggesting that the thesis for Ethereum, especially on the weekly, is to the upside, as it signaled a bull signal here. The RSI is slowly but surely like climbing up. It makes like really nice higher lows here. And if we could see a continuation, and I think this level here is a damn difficult level to conquer. Let me disable my Biblicator Pro this level here. It's around 0.0. Let's sum it up, round it up, 0.06. Then if we could reclaim this, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see like a continuation. Maybe we're gonna go revisit like the mid-level or even higher, and that could induce a really nice, juicy altcoin season. It could last for a few weeks or maybe for a longer time. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty bullish on altcoins. Especially, there are a few categories I'm particularly bullish on, and those are AI, real world assets, and deepin. And I'm happy that I've positioned myself back in 2022 and 2023 in these different categories. I know for a fact, Razun, that you have been preparing some nice charts for us, namely the liquidation levels. I
Oh
think
yeah.
would be wonderful if people got to know them so they don't get liquidated. Just like the 100 other traders that got liquidated this morning.
Yeah, you know, I've been seeing all these people getting wrecked, that I actually made a tool to visualize that for our members in Discord, right? This is
Hmm.
literally what my indicator does, right? And this is the indicator. You can access it in Discord, in our Discord. And yeah, about what you said about these all these people getting wrecked, I shared this tweet today, which is, as you can see, every single bottom uh, was caused by a liquidation, a spike on the liquidations indicator, right? You see, this is the indicate. This is the indicator that shows the liquidation bars, right? And every time you see a spike, it's the bottom, right? This is this was very interesting. That
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, yeah, it is. This is coming from my AGGR template. People can find this one on Discord as well. But yeah, back to the liquidation levels indicator. This one works on a trading view on the charts that already have the open interest data available on trading view, right? So and those charts are I like to use BitMEX chart. Okay, this is the ticker on BitMEX for Bitcoin. But you can use all the Binance charts as well. For example, this is BTC and on Binance. Okay, and this is ETH on Binance. If you want, for example, AVAX, okay, you just should add a .p for perps, and then you click on Binance and you get the liquidations heat map for that asset as well. So that's the only requirement if you want to use it. And I try to keep everything as simple as possible. Like I mean, most of my time was just to calibrate. I spend a lot of time calibrating and just adjusting all the variables that we got, and I managed to like make only one parameter here in the settings that's basically the only option that you can change. Okay, and the default is 5. It works the best, I would say, for now at least, and I just keep it as it is. Now there's a lot more into it, which you can watch the dedicated video that I built for the liquidation levels, and this one I just want to show the overall view of the indicator, right? Now when you set it up on your chart, you get all these levels, and what they are the closest assumption that we can get, at least that I could get, for the liquidations of the major positions in the market. Okay, and since it's working with open interest and not like volume and other tools like that, it can be accurate as I'm showing you right now. Okay, so for example, this is just a 1 minute chart on BTC, right? You can see all these short liquidations is stacking up, right? As price goes up, all these liquidations appear. Okay, it means that a lot of people, as the price is going up, they're shorting the market, okay, around here. So their liquidations are here. They're shorting all this. This is a liquidation zone, right? And this is the liquidation levels where all these traders here get liquidated, okay? And when there are actually no liquidation levels, interestingly enough, price actually starts to go down. And where the target is the liquidation levels on the other side for the longs, okay? And now we got a lot, and I mean on 1 minute things just get a little bit noisy, right? But but you can see that as the liquidation levels like kind of finish it, we get a pump for like, this is what, like 1% or so, okay? And yeah, so I use them, both for to get a bias for my targets. For example, when if like, let's say we're here, we're trading up here, okay? Like this is a leading indicator, okay? You have all these data before price actually reaches there, okay? This is not a lagging indicator. These levels are not getting generated from the price, okay? So it categorized as leading indicators. So you have like this level which you can expect to act as resistance or liquidations, basically for the for all the shorts that people opened here, and these are the liquidations for the long. So this was one thing that I forgot to say in my video previously. And yeah, people thought that these levels actually appear right around here, but it's not that. You get all these levels before price actually reaches there. And as I said, I really like to use them as targets, okay, to get a bias. For example, when we're around here, you can see we had small little liquidation level here, and as it clears up, we go up to the other side, to the other liquidity pocket, to the upside, right? Yeah, also you get different heat maps basically on different charts, because like not all the positions not all people opening their positions like evenly on all exchanges. Sometimes Binance gets like over leveraged, sometimes other exchanges. But as I said, I myself like to use the BitMEX one, but I always have a look on the Binance chart as well. For example, right now we have a major huge liquidations to the upside, and when I see all these levels stacking on top of each other, it usually suggests that this level is going to be strong.
Maybe a quick question. Do the lines also represent some kind of volume in terms of liquidation?
No, not really. I mean, in my calculation, I take that into consideration, like for the filtering. I only care about the major ones. As if you like increase the time frame, you get like one level. You look at, and look, my goal for this indicator was to make a tool that everyone can use, and it's simple enough to actually gives you an idea once you just open it, okay? And look how accurate that works, okay? It's just, you who have, by the way, you have all these levels beforehand, right? So you see price comes, liquidates all the shorts and goes down, liquidates all the long. And this is also what I showed on the liquidation bars chart, right? Longs get liquidated and the shorts here. And I take that the volume of the liquidations into consideration for the filtering, but I have like I just hide it from the user, because I didn't find a good way to show it and not get the chart complicated, and not get the chart messy. So maybe like when I find something, like it would be a good idea to add for the next version of the liquidation levels.
Yeah, that's super helpful. So to circle back, for this to work, it needs to have like open interest, meaning it needs to be futures, right?
Not all the futures have open interest data. For example, this Bybit chart, you get an error which says no open interest
Okay, that's
data,
good to
and
know.
yeah, and Bybit has open interest data, but for some reason it's not available on our
Oh yeah.
beloved TradingView. But yeah, I use BitMEX and Binance, like Binance for altcoins, of course, and on BitMEX I only use the XBT USD perpetuals.
Could you again explain where people can get this tool?
Yeah, so I shared it in my so I have my personal channel in Discord. Once people get access to our exclusive content, they can see my personal channel where I share my thoughts and updates, sometimes calls and all these tools. People can find everything. Like I think I've released 2-3 indicators like this before as well. They can find them all on our Discord.
Fantastic. 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 Well,
Thanks,
guys,
man.
yeah, man, that's really fantastic. I love to use and discover different tools, and I think curiosity is really essential when it comes to trading. It's always good to try out new things to see how they align with your own trading system. So I would say try out this tool. Why not? Especially if it can help you. By the way, Rizan, would you tell that this tool is more suitable for day traders rather than swing traders, or not per
So
se?
yeah, I mean, real quick, if I like increase the time frame, you can actually find very accurate and very accurate levels that you literally could use as support resistance levels, right? For example, here you get the level, it comes, hits it, and then just go and make a new low. So the technicals are behind the high level usage as well. For example, here, right? But generally, yeah, I myself like to use it on lower time frames, and that's because, and the only reasoning behind that is that open interest is much more accurate on lower time frames rather than the higher.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
time to wrap up. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you did not like the video, just hit the like button and tell us why you didn't. And if there's something you missed in this video, just let us know. And next time we're gonna make some content about that. Until the next time, guys, see you around.
See you.